amongst young people and Kenyans in general. How then do we have a thin line? How do we have that line between kuweka fujo, kuweka force? Because you see, when the government is coming with force, it is almost difficult. Someone who doesn't understand the language of words, to use a language of word kwake, force can only be met by force. How then do we make sure that tunapigana vita yetu ile mzuri ya kukomboa nchi, but also still having ourselves bila ifujo yote? Maybe you can just share with us your wisdom. Asante sana. And the news guy, asante sana for hosting this.
Thank you so much, Okoth Opondo. And just to add context to Okoth Opondo's question, sir, how do we heal as a country? If you read the mood of the country seems to be bitter. The country seems to be hurt. How do we move from here, sir? How do we move from this situation of the country, being bitter and hurt, to a point of restoration, a point of healing? The floor is yours, sir.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Ms. Maina has asked about health care. Before she came in, we had NHIF. It was performing well. We all agree it was not performing optimally. It had a few challenges here and there, most of which, in my view, were as a result of corruption that was there. In my view, if that had been streamlined, if proper system was put in place to deal with the corruption, we need not have changed from NHIF to SHA and SHE. Now, the SHA and SHE that has come in, first of all, you would have expected that when you are changing from one system to another, great care is taken to ensure that there is a smooth transition. But that is not the case here. That's not the case. I mean, it was started as if it was an emergency that could not with proper planning. And as a result, quite a number of people are suffering. When somebody is sick, you can't tell him, okay, you wait for 1 week. So we are sorry about your pain. You wait for 1 week, we will come back to you. That is the dehumanizing act I was talking about. That we need to change. What we will do is, I have a team working on healthcare, and we are looking at other countries where it has been successfully run. We're thinking about. I was told there's one we are thinking about, looking at how it has been done, where the citizens have been asked to contribute, and the contributions are graduated. There is no complaint at all. Those who are not able to pay at all, the government pays. But those who are able to pay, the payments or the payments that they are making are graduated according to one's income, and people are very happy. People are happy with that. Even here in Kenya, where some people are being asked to pay, some are paying a lot of money. I have talked with a few people. I've talked with a few people who are employed. They are saying, even if this was maintained and they see results, they see people being treated. In fact, I talked to one gentleman who told me that his parents are not alive. His siblings have taken care of themselves and he's here. But he said he would be happy if whatever contribution he is making can help his neighbor at home. He would say, this is my contribution to society, and they would be happy. The problem we have with those payments is that Kenyans are not seeing results for that. And all this is as a result of corruption that has come in. The system which has been set up, it costs how much? I was told, is it 104 billion?
Yes, over 100.
To run? You're telling me that Kenya has no capacity to come up with a system much cheaper that would help us. We have IT experts in this country. I know that as a fact. We couldn't use them. We have some in government. We couldn't use them. We have professionals who have been taken to school by the Kenyan people, and yet they are not being utilized. Instead, we are outsourcing at exorbitant prices. And I'm told that program has even a component of it, which is sucking money from the people to people's pockets. Those are the things we should stop so that we can move forward. Affordable housing is another issue. It comes. Initially, people were told that those who are contributing are going to get houses, and there was a lot of debate and saying, look, some of the people who are being asked to pay have already taken mortgages and they are paying. Now you are imposing on them something that they have not accepted, they have not participated in. Later on, we were told, no, this is a tax. And it is being used even for other. There is a lot to be done. That's why the Critical Commission said IBC should be in place at the very least more than 2 years before the election. We know when the IBC, the last commission has got out. It has taken a long time before even an attempt or the first move was made to reconstitute it. No reason has been given for that. Why wait for that long? We have several constituencies where the by-elections should be held. There are wards where by-elections should be held. The people of those constituencies and the wards have no representatives. Simply because the government has not taken the correct, the action it is supposed to take to reconstitute the IBC in time. Now, as we speak, IBC commissioners have been selected, but they have not. The process has not been completed because of challenges that have been taken to court. I don't want to talk about those challenges. I don't want to, because the matter is in court. But what is it telling you? The process was not done properly. If the process was done properly, perhaps those court cases would not be there. And I don't know how long this is going to take. It's a very, very serious issue. And even the selection and those who are already recommended, there are issues that are being raised about that. As I said, they are in court. So when you deal with the IBC like that, you affect the process of elections. And the issue of having a free and fair election is now a challenge. That's what I can say. Now, bursaries, Mama Brian, you have said it correctly. Why don't we have a national body dealing with the bursaries? And in my view, it is there. The Constitution places disbursement of resources at 2 stages. The national stage and the county stage. I believe the governors are the ones who are supposed to give out the funding, because that's part of their duties. But you see, there has been this pull and push. The MPs want to control that. Even the senators, now there is even an act that should give, seeking to give them some funding, some powers to also control that. Why are all these groups jostling for that funding?